Hello, today's 23rd of August. Just a quick update, and also I would like to talk about warning signs and investment is a scam. Okay, that's my today's video dedicated to that. Just a quick update. As you know, at the moment, I mean, going back to last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, this so far I have had. Let's have a look on three separate occasions. Okay. Short positions at the moment still well, not pending, are still open, and I'm just waiting. Actually, sorry, four. Yeah. So at the moment, I've got four positions open, going all short at the moment. I'm just waiting for the opportunity to enter long, but we'll see when it's going to transpire. It might transpire somewhere here or somewhere here. We'll see. The market will show. And remember, we are not in a rush. With regards to my trading courses, I teach how to manage trades. Remember that. This is what we're doing all the time. In order to generate profit and hit your runs, or well, home runs, so to speak, you need to be able to manage trades, not this nonsense stop losses and take profit, etc. All this risk reward, um, you know, uh, nonsense. It just doesn't work. Okay, you know that. I mean, come on, how long you've been trading? I mean, those of you who are listening to that, it's like it looks like you've been trading for quite some time and you still can't generate profit. That's the answer just right there. That your approach and the majority of info out there with regards to risk reward just it doesn't work. I mean, banks and hedge funds they don't work in that manner. Okay, I'm not even talking about those who have developed, let's say, high frequency trading. Yeah. Yeah, so basically these are at the moment my outstanding transactions at the moment four, and you can see not a biggie. At the moment I've got a floating unrealized loss of £1,124. That's what I call working capital. That allows me to generate a profit. I haven't generated yet. I mean, I just started. It's like first month with this particular demo account, and just check out my previous videos so you know what we are up to here. And basically, yeah, the balance is at the moment that equity is this one. I'm just waiting. I'm going to hit my target. Then I also might hit my home run, and you will see that in due course I'm going to have 51,500 easy, 2-3% profit within a month and a half. And that's what it's all about. Long term, always long term. If you think, oh, I have to hit 20-30% this particular month, sorry, that's high risk. Okay, so let's just quickly cover warning signs and investment is a scam. So usually you hear this nonsense: high returns are guaranteed. Please, what are you talking about? Look, usually big, huge returns come only with high risk. This is what I just mentioned, 10 seconds ago. That's what you need to remember. If someone's going to offer you some kind of nonsense, I mean, internet is awash with that. That they're offering you some kind of return and also guarantee. What are you talking about? There are only two types of guarantees: death and taxes. What kind of guarantee, please? And sometimes I don't know. You might come across someone who's going to proposition that they will use a house as a collateral. But remember one thing: even if that's the case, it doesn't mean that the house can be sold quickly. That's why house is not that liquid as, let's say, cash. Okay, so the cash is the most liquid and house properties least liquid. As simple as that. And now one, investment methodology makes no sense or is unexplained. Sometimes you come across individuals that say, oh, we do X, Y, Z, and you're going to ask them, okay, so, what's the process? And they can't explain it to you. Please, ignore that type of offer. Do you remember Ponzi man Bernard Madoff, who fleeced investors of billions after refusing to explain how he was able to generate excellent, steady returns in both good and bad times? Okay, Nothing wrong with, let's say, generating a loss. Like, for example, let's say this year you generated 8% profit. Next year, let's say a loss of 2%, and the following year, let's say 10%. Nothing wrong with that. It happens. Yeah. Um, so don't accept silence for an answer. If they can't explain it to you, just don't get involved. And this applies more to investments with money managers. And number one, act now or else. Look, beware any investment in which you are pressured to hand over money immediately. It's often a ploy that to keep you from doing a thorough research or consulting with others who may be knowledgeable. If you're looking at the long run, timing isn't that important in this particular case. Yeah. And another thing is, like, when it comes to trading, remember that when you trade forex, we are not trading companies, but we are trading entire economies. Okay. If you look at the technical analysis, at the moment, I mean, it's not here. I'm just mentioning that if you look at, let's say, 4-hour charts, a daily chart, monthly, they're all bearish. I'm talking about pound dollar. Of course, I don't provide any advice or financial recommendation. I always tell my students and my followers, look, think for yourself. Okay, you're not 5-year-old, so make up your own mind and think for yourself. Yeah, another thing to remember that investors slash traders think that they see patterns and trends in stock prices that are really random and chaotic. And remember, when I started my channel, I said, that sometimes we're going to talk about, poems and things like that. And here there's something poetic, that in all chaos there is a cosmos, in all disorder a secret order. Yeah, so you will come across these tendencies where, let's say, there is a psychological bias and emotions influence your choices, and usually it's in a bad way. So here we go. Just an update for today, quick one, short one, and stay safe, and we'll catch up next week. Thank you so much.